Hi, it's a 2024 wrap-up. These are all the fragrances I bought in 2024, and let's go through them and I will tell you whether I would buy them again or if I regret buying them. So we're gonna start in order that I bought them. I would buy it again. It's crazy how fragrances and scents can just bring back scent memories, because I only bought this in March, but just smelling it brings me back to this past March. Another crazy thing about this is the price went up. When I bought this, this was $250. Now it's $255. And the bigger size, the 50 milliliters, it was $395. Now it's $405. So I don't know why the price went up. Maybe the materials or what goes in it got more expensive, but normally you think the price would go down, but this went up. So I would buy it again. It's kind of polarizing. Some people didn't like it. Some people thought it wasn't worth the money. I like it. It reminds me of not almond croissants, or it doesn't smell gourmand to me. It smells like clay putty makeup, wet, earthy clay. I like it, and I wish I bought the bigger bottle, but it was $395 at the time. Now it's $405, and that was $150 more than this one for only 20 more milliliters. So it's so expensive, but I would buy it again. I like it, and it's just, sometimes it's nicer to have the bigger bottle, but it was a blind buy. I didn't know whether I was gonna like it or not, so I got the baby bottle. And the problem with these opaque bottles is you don't know how much is left inside. You can't see. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy a new bottle soon, but I do want to buy the bigger 50 milliliter bottle. It was a blind buy. I wanted to know what it was all about, and yes, I will buy it again. Although I've been smelling so many dupes and cheaper versions out there that the scent profile is kind of getting played out or tired, but I do want to buy this again. I want to buy the bigger bottle, and I also want to buy the extrait. But it's just so good. It is that cotton candy smell, but you can get dupes of it, which we'll cover later on in this list. But it is good, and I would buy it again, and I do want to get the bigger bottle. So this one, I'm not sure. I wanted to buy it because it's an icon. Everybody gets it. Every fragrance reviewer buys it and talks about it, and it's on the top of so many people's lists. So I wanted to try it. I like it, but it just smells like rich old man to me. And when I found out that a certain politician who I don't like wears it, that just turned me off, and I was like, I don't want it anymore. But I would like it if somebody else smelled like this. I just don't know if I'd buy it again. But, I mean, I did want to know what it was about. Sometimes I just buy these fragrances because everybody talks about it. They're well-known, highly rated fragrances, so I want to get them just so I can just know what everybody's talking about. But I don't know. This one's a maybe, but I definitely won't be buying another bottle of this. Lost Cherry. And this one is a no. I won't buy this again. I just don't like the cherry fragrance. It doesn't smell very elevated. It smells kind of cheap, candy cherry. So I wouldn't buy this again. But a lot of people like it, so this is just my opinion. You might really like this. But this one and the Bitter Peach I wouldn't buy. Bitter Peach was a regret. This is kind of a regret. This is a yes. I'm so glad I bought it. It's an icon, an 80s powerhouse icon. I just wanted it in my scent library, in my collection. So yes, I would buy it again. I won't buy another bottle, but I'm glad I bought it. And it's a classic, so it'll probably be always around. So I don't think I need to buy a second bottle anytime soon, but I'm glad I bought it. It's got that cinnamon warm profile to it. Love it. Again, it's a yes. I'm glad I bought it. 80s icon powerhouse. I want it in my collection. It brings me back to my college days. Love it. I'm glad I bought it. Won't buy another bottle because I don't need to. It's really big. It'll last a long time, and it's not going anywhere, I hope. You can probably always get this. Halston Z-14. Yes, I'm glad I bought it. Again, another 80s classic powerhouse iconic fragrance. I don't really care for the fragrance, but I wanted it in my collection. The bottle is beautiful. It's cheap. And it's an icon. So yes, I'm glad I bought it, but I won't buy another bottle. This one's a maybe. I don't know if I would buy it again. It just reminds me of summer coconut suntan lotion, but you kind of already get that fragrance when you put on SPF and sunscreen. So I don't know if you'd really need to buy this. I'm glad I bought it though, but I don't know if I'd buy it again. Lulu by Cacharel. I'm glad I bought it. It was a cheapie, and it's an 80s fragrance. It's very floral. I don't really want to spray this because when I spray it, it stays in the air for like an entire day or more. But the bottle's really cool. I'm glad I bought it, and it was cheap, so why not? Smells like WD-40. I'm glad I bought this. It's just a fun novelty fragrance. It really does smell like WD-40, but with a little bit of sweetness and clearly, obviously non-toxic. Well, I hope. But I like it. I'm glad I bought it. It's just a fun novelty fragrance. Smells like Fabuloso. I bought it in a set, so yes, I'd buy this too. When I did the initial review, I didn't think it smelled like Fabuloso because I was smelling the real Fabuloso right next to it. But now, yeah, you just smell this and it smells like cleaner. It's really kind of ingenious how they did it. How they turned, you know, a regular cleaner into a fragrance that you can spray on and wear. So yeah, I'd buy it again. And I'm glad I bought it. Moustache. I'm glad I bought it. It was cheap, like around 30 bucks, and I like the bottle, but I really don't wear it that much. It was just more like I just wanted it in my collection. It was highly reviewed. It smells nice. I don't know if I'd really reach for it, but I like having it, so I'm glad I bought it. Tender Amber. No, I regret buying it because I just hate the color blue. I hate cool colors, greens and blues. So kind of, I just hate the color, and I'm not into amber, I don't think. The fragrance is just like meh. It's fine, but I wouldn't buy it again. Sand Desert at Sunset. I'm glad I bought it, but when I bought it, I didn't know they were gonna come out with an intense version, which I also bought. So if I knew they were coming out with the intense version, I probably would not have bought this because the intense version smells exactly like this, just better and stronger. But if the intense didn't come out, I'm glad I bought it. And it's kind of good to have both so I can compare. So I won't buy it again, but I'm glad I bought it. Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes. I probably would not buy this just because I don't like citrus bright fragrances. They're just very sharp and acidic to me. So I would not buy this again. I'm curious about the intense version because I saw a review saying that the person really liked it, but I probably would not buy this again. Ambery Saffron. I probably would not buy this again just because I realized I'm not really into dupes or fakes. I was kind of desperate because I was running out of the real Baccarat Rouge 540 and I wanted the scent profile again. It's nice, but I'm just not really into dupes. I want the real thing. So maybe I don't think I'd buy it again. But I'm glad I bought it because now I know what dupes smell like, and I could just compare it to the real thing, which I wanted to do, and I just wanted to test out dupes and see how they compare to the real thing, and I did. So I'm glad I bought it, but I wouldn't buy it again. Cashmere Musk. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. I'm so glad I bought it. I want to buy 2 more bottles of this. It is so freaking good. It really smells like popcorn, salted movie popcorn with butter. It doesn't last, or I go nose blind to it really quickly. But the initial blast, you get this popcorn punch, and it's delicious. I'm so glad I bought it, and I really hope I can buy 2 more bottles of it. Also, I was kind of annoyed because I bought this and then at full price, and then the next week they all went on sale. A bunch of the fragrances that I bought on Zara on some clothes went on sale, and Zara doesn't give price adjustments, so you're just kind of screwed. So, tip for next year, always buy stuff at Zara the day after Christmas. Everything will go on sale. You run the risk of them not having your size, but you could save a lot of money. But I love Cashmere Musk. It is so freaking good. For him, red. This is good, but it's also a Baccarat Rouge 540 kind of dupe, and I'd rather just have the real thing, but it's good. If you can't afford Baccarat Rouge 540, this is good. I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's the same profile and the same idea, so you're gonna get that same feel. And I think it's a good alternative to the real thing, but if you're gonna afford the real thing, buy the real thing. But I don't know if I'd buy this again. Like, if I smelled it in a store, I might not have bought it. Sand Desert at Sunset Intense. Yes, I would buy it again. It's really good. I like it. The only thing I'm upset about is it's supposed to come with a gold cap and it didn't. So that's kind of annoying. But I'm glad I bought it. I don't think I'll buy another bottle, but I'm glad I have this bottle. It's just like warm, a little bit spicy. I think it's a perfect winter, fall fragrance. Good for the holidays. I'm glad I bought it. Vibe Variation Series. I was glad I bought them, but like I said before, the next week after I bought them and paid full price, they all went on sale for like $7 or $8 less, which was annoying. And so, I mean, they were cheapy, so I'm glad I bought them. They're just fun, and I like the bottles. So, I definitely think I would buy Flower Please again. And I like Shamanilla. Let's see. Yeah, Shamanilla. And oh yeah, so Vetiver Rich I would not buy again because I realized I don't like vetiver. And also the fragrance is kind of bluish. I did think that was kind of cool how so this is kind of bluish. This one has a yellow tint to it. And then this one had a pink tint to it. So I did think that was cool. And it's nice to have things in threes, so I guess I'm glad I have them. But yeah, it was just annoying that they went on sale. And I'm not really into vetiver. Maybe I would have tried a different one in the series. But I'm glad I bought them. So that is my wrap-up of fragrances that I bought in 2024. And I'd say a lot of them were wins or hits. There was just a few duds, but overall I'm glad with the purchase I made, and I'm looking forward to 2025 and see what's in store. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I always forget to do the thumbnail.